Hey, Jesus Christ. Hi guys, welcome to our channel Keepin T Reel. First of all, before we say anything, I want to say a big thank you to everyone that has subscribed on our YouTube. I mean, we don't have any content and you did it. We are so grateful. Thank you so much. If you've liked our Instagram, and in case you don't know, we've got Instagram, we've got Facebook, and we've got Twitter. Please follow us. And my name is Tissy.
And I'm Hyphy. And today we have two amazing guests with us. We have an old friend of mine. That is Babafemi Bankole, and he's a member of Black and Irish, an Instagram page created for everyone to share your views and stuff. Do you want to say something about that?
Yeah. First of all, thank you guys so much for having us on, or having me on. So I'm one of the co-founders of the Instagram page Black and Irish, which is a platform that we use to foster the Black and Irish community and use to share our stories and experiences in Ireland.
That's very good. Guys, you need to check them out. You need to go follow them. It's amazing testimony on the page. Trust me, you're going to love it. And now we have Ruta with us, the designing lady. How are you doing, Ruta?
I'm good, guys.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Do you want to say something about yourself?
So my name is Ruta, and right now I'm stay-home mommy for my son.
Nice.
And I do designing on the side at the moment, so that's
Lovely. So that's Ruta and that's Babafemi. And now we're going to get into today's topic. Trust me, we have something in store for you guys. What we have is racism. And that topic actually came about because of everything that is going on around the world. I mean, we want to give a platform for everyone to be able to share their views, share your opinions. What do you think about what's going on? And that's why we've created this platform. I mean, come on, it's crazy, isn't it? Like,
it is.
In terms of racism, what is racism to you personally? Like what do you think? Like, what would you define as racism?
For me, racism is like when people divide people for their religion, their color, skin. There's so many things that, you're from different country, like there's so many things that comes to it. It's really hard to explain in one word or two words.
And what is racism to you?
Again, I suppose that you nailed it in the question that what is it to you, and kind of like
it's different for everyone. The definition goes.
And that's something that I've learned a lot about over the last couple of weeks, especially given the way we are in the world right now. There's been like a large focus on racism and discrimination against Black people. But racism to me would be discriminating against someone based on the color of their skin or based on something that they have no control over.
Oh, I think something they can't control.
I think maybe we should research what it means. What do anyone have their phone? Let's see what the dictionary say. What's Google saying about it?
I'm taking Femi's definition, by the way. Like that's going into my
history.
Right, so it's here. Racism. Noun. Okay. Prejudice, discrimination, or antagonism directed against a person or people on the basis of their membership. But Jesus, this is a list of on the basis of their membership of a particular racial or ethnic group, typical one that is a minority or marginalized. I think maybe there's a key point there, and so typically one that is a minority or marginalized. Because a lot of times you hear white people say like, what about reverse racism? And it's like, well, you guys are not a minority, so technically the racism doesn't...
We're coming there. Don't even go there. Because I don't agree with you. We're still going to come there. So we've done what racism mean to each other now. Yeah. So let's actually get in deep now. Have you experienced it?
Oh, come on.
Because Femi, when you look at it in a way, people actually think, because this whole thing is like a huge aspect when it comes to places like US. So when they think about Ireland, it's like, Ireland is just fine and Ireland is just there, which is not true. Because in Ireland, everywhere you go, there is racism one way or another. And it's not just in a particular way where you're just walking down the street or it's just in schools. It's at work, it's wherever you go, like you're being set apart because of the colors of your skin or something really, like anything, like you said, being a minority, they just put you aside. So I think that's where Tolu is coming from. Like,
so what is your experience?
Let's give them a little bit of view that's in Highland.
Everyone wants to hear one thing that happened as well.
I think what's kind of sad is so the kind of person I am, I'm a very like positive person. I like push through with my experience. Yeah, you know
I'm
me
used to it.
for years, right? I laugh about anything, and recently I was like, I was trying to think, like, we're on our page and people are sharing their stories of racism. And I was trying to think, it's like, like, have I not been racially abused? Like, I can't really think of any. And then like it dawned on me, right? It's like all the racial experiences I've had, I've like suppressed it, compromised it, and like I had to like go back and start thinking. I was like, wow, there's been like so many things that like have happened to me that I've like, either been desensitized to, not spoken about, we're Irish people as well. We have that kind of like Irish trait where we're like, oh, we don't like to talk about things. We don't want to, talk about things that make us feel uncomfortable. But yeah, it's like, where do I start? Really, is like, about my racial experiences. There have been things that like, I can make fun of because I color my skin.
I think you nailed something. We don't really talk about it because especially when it happens to you, either you don't know that they've been racist to you. Trust me. Sometimes like you're like, what? They just say something and you just ignore it. Like I know being young and growing up in Highland, I've experienced one way or another, whether in schools or whether at a gathering or something like that, you will see that comfort. And it's just shocking because sometimes you go home and then your parents are telling you, it's going to be okay. Like you're in this environment and you just want to make a living for yourself. You want to do better for yourself. But then you just feel like you're being, somehow it seems like an attack on you. And you're just like, should I continue? Do I even want to go to school? You're like, should I even go to school? Because I'd rather stay at home. I'd rather just be here where I'm accepted, rather than go to a place where I'm not accepted,
Coming from that, Ruta, you're not black.
And I'm not.
And you're not Irish as well. Yeah, you're not Irish as well. That's where I'm coming from. So I'm not sure, does minority count? No, it doesn't.
Wait, what do you mean?
Where do you
because you said minority.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I don't know. So have you experienced, just because, like, they know, like, have you ever experienced it?
Maybe discrimination is a better word to use.
Yeah,
the word discrimination.
And look, listen,
like in school, like when we came 15 years ago, in school there was only I think 5 of us from different countries. So there was like really small amount of us like in my school. So it was hard. It was very hard, but everyone was really nice. But we had one teacher. She wasn't my teacher. She was my friend's teacher. And she was racist. She was straight away, and she was.
And she was
not to me. Like she wasn't my teacher, but she was my friend's teacher.
So your other friends.
And she's Lithuanian as well as me, and she was always put down in the class, and like she had to switch the classes, like so.
Wow.
Yeah, there was one teacher that
has that much effect, like.
So another audience come from. I know your husband is black. Have you ever?
Fiance.
Oh, sorry, your fiance. And that husband part, amen. So, have you ever been with him, like maybe going out shopping? Have you ever noticed like a risk?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah, like we went to a shop and security just follows us for no reason. Like, and I'm like, do you want something? Do you want to help us or something?
Wow.
I get really annoyed. Like he doesn't.
He's probably
like he's already like again like.
But guys, why do you think? What is it about us that really trigger them? Like literally, what is it? Know. Because we don't come, like some people will say, you scare me. Like literally, I'm scared of you. Like I would get into a conversation. When you do a group work in college and stuff like that, and you're mixed, and you're the only black person in the midst of all your team, and you're having a conversation and you have your point of view and you're trying to pass it across to them so that they get it. The next thing is that you're coming aggressive. I said, oh, you're loud. This is how I thought shouting.
I actually think because you speak your mind. And a lot of people, they don't
accept it. So they want to suppress that mind down and then they make it look like it's a problem. But naturally, to be fair, we black people, we do speak loud. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That it is something that is part of us, and maybe they don't know that.
Honestly,
with
no,
your
but then she
decades as
did.
well, though, like, you should start, that's like, like it's funny.
like I can tell you, black people are loud, but Irish are loud too. Like in the pubs, you go in the pub, you
That's
can't even
true.
hear music because people are talking so loud that you can't even speak together like that. So it's like they are loud as well.
You see,
Trust me.
that's true. That's pubs, right? But normally when we're having a conversation,
Even restaurants are the same thing. Like,
we're really loud.
I actually wanted to ask you something. How do you feel when you are in the shop, for example, and you and your parents are walking about and there's security man behind you? Like in my way, I feel like this person is actually a good guy. He's not a criminal. He's not a thief. It's nothing. And then you're walking behind us like you need to check points and see what's going on. How does that make you feel? How does that make you feel when you see the security? Like
security.
like you said, he's used to it, but how does it make you feel?
Annoyed. Like it makes me really pissed.
Have you ever said something and be like, have you ever done something about it?
Like you see, I'm very like shy person, so I wouldn't say it, but I'm like I would be boiling
Feeling
inside
it,
myself.
yeah.
I'm like, no, let's go. Like I don't even want to stay in the shop like that. Like it's like there's no point. Like and even once we went with my friend to shop and we were just trying to pay big paints and we had 2 buggies and everything and the shop who was working there, I think manager or something, said to security to go and follow us for no reason.
Wow.
And we were white, like, so it's like,
wow.
was like my friend, she got ballistic, like, she's like, what do you mean, like, go for, and she saw it, like, and he was really like, oh yeah, go follow them, like, and I was like, I'm like, I'm going, bye.
The funny thing is that it's 2020
Mm-hmm.
and this conversation is still going on. 2020. I remember when I came to Highland, I said, funny enough, I don't know now. What do you think? Do you think it's much more bigger when it comes to the youth racism, or you think it's higher when it comes to the adults? Because I say, I'll give you an example of why I said that. When it comes to me, like say secondary school, I only came into the country and I started secondary school here. Secondary school was tough, like really tough. I was done.
Same.
I was over it. I was like, nah, this ain't. I
want to
wasn't
go back
made
to my
for this.
country.
I want to go back. Nigeria is better. Let's go. But then I got into college and everything changed. Like I had much more Irish friends,
Yeah,
white
that's true.
friends. I don't know if like.
Do you know what it is, right? Right. So, because I was doing a lot of thinking about it, right? Especially, and this is why primary school.
So I'm not crazy.
No. Right? Do you know what it is, right? So, when you're in primary school and secondary school, you have no control who you're around. Think about it. You're bunched up into a classroom filled with loads of people. You're bunched up. You're made to group activities with loads of people that you don't necessarily get.
And there are cliques.
Yeah,
Everybody has their own.
as for example, let's say like we're in the same class, right?
Mhm.
I will become your friend by virtue of you being in the same class, not because I really want to be your friend. Just hear me out. Whereas when you get to college, right, you get to choose who your friends are. If you don't like someone, bye.
Thank you very much.
But you get what I mean? Like you don't. If you surround you learn to surround yourself with the type of people.
I agree.
Do you get me?
But in my case, so there was only 4 black people in my not 4 black, just four in my first year.
Yeah, for sure.
And I don't know why they did that, but I was the only one in my class, and the other 3 girls,
In the
the
same
other
class.
3 classes were in the same class, so they were friends. So literally, I'm not joking. I only had 1 friend in my class, but that was nobody wanted to be our friend, so she was just my friend. But then when it was when it was lunchtime, she literally just ditched me and go meet her other friend. So I had no choice. I was friends with of course I was friends with other black girls, and so I can't wait for lunchtime because I'm just sitting that way alone right here. And then I remember that after a while, black guys, the black boys came and everything. But just in touch with what you said, we don't choose our own friend. It's true, because I remember in primary school every day. This is not exaggeration. I used to get egged. Like all of us were going to this egg us like heck. And because of the area as well, it was a bit like black people.
That's me.
So they used to egg us. So one day I couldn't take it anymore. Today we will fight. Today's the day. But African parents, I'm like, okay, sorry, mom. But I had to defend myself.
Of course,
And then after that, they never hecked me again.
Yeah. That's crazy.
I actually think going back to secondary school, sorry, I cut you off there. Going back to secondary school, right, it has to be blended. Just like Tolu, I was the only black girl in my class. Like why you gotta do that? And then eventually they added another black girl. And then actually, this is how deep it was for me.
I don't think
there was
no,
a
sorry. I
particular
don't think
summer.
I think it's okay for you to be the only black girl.
Why?
in that class. I'll explain why I'm coming
No,
from.
because then I couldn't make friends.
No. I'll explain why. My son, for example, right? When little children when they start school, you probably know this.
I wasn't little too.
No, I'll just explain to you. When little children, like for example, he was telling me that they swap. Okay, so today I'm sitting beside Ife. So like in the next 2 months, they're gonna put a new
There was a
person
rotation.
so that you could blend with
That was fine.
everybody. So I think that if that is done in maybe primary school, secondary schools, you won't be stuck with you won't be, in secondary school people just come in and you sit down. You know? But if they sit beside you and if you're getting to pick where you sit down in secondary school, they probably want to sit beside me. You want to sit beside someone else. Yeah. But if it was a thing of okay, whereby Ruta sitting beside you, maybe then I can interact with you this week, and there's a bit of interaction.
You said something now. You said there was a rotation.
That's why I said that's something
that's a key change. There wasn't there was no rotation during my back then. I mean, they weren't rotating, and I promise you, it was that bad for me when I did my junior search. You're going into 5th class, and is it 5th year or 5th class? I forgot now. I think it's 5th year. 5th year they call it, and that means that there's a new because based on the subject that you pick, that's how your class changes all around. During that summer, I promise you guys, I did a full-on prayer. We always do this fasting and prayer in church, and I was telling Jesus, imagine as young as I was,
so scared,
I was specific. I was like, God, I need black. I was specific. I need black. I was like, just give me one.
Wow.
I said, just give me one black girl in my class. If I have one black girl, I know that I'm cool. Because then you can have a laugh, you can do whatever. And funny, when I got to 5th year, it was like 4 black girls in my class. I was like, yes, Jesus, you be doing it.
Wait, well, can I maybe play devil's advocate here, right? Okay. So, what was wrong with the white people in your class? Why did you why did you not want to integrate with them? Is it because maybe a culture clash? Do they have predisposed, opinions against you?
You know what? I think they already had their cliques before I came into the country, right? So because they already had their cliques, it was so hard. Like you said, when lunchtime, when the bell goes like that, everybody just went with their cliques and everything. And